Hey everyone, it's Stephanie with the Mermaid Trading Post, and today we're going to be doing a haul of all of the items, well, most of the items that I got from the garage sale I went to last weekend. Now, there are quite a few items on this tray, and this was part of the sale where everything was 25 cents, literally a quarter. I think I got an excellent deal. So this first item is just a cute little canister. It looks like it originally retailed for $4.99, so probably something I could just get a couple dollars for. But again, even if I sold these for $1 a piece, I would easily make back all of my money and a nice tiny little profit there. This one is also a little box, but it is made out of cardboard. I just thought it was cute because it had the little flower on top, probably just a little dollar item. And this I thought would be a nice decorative piece. I'm not sure what it is. It's not super heavy, but it's pink and purple and metallic and just matches my overall aesthetic. So I thought it'd be perfect to stick in a glass bowl or in a basket. And then we got this adorable teacup. I really wish it had the matching saucer because it's iridescent and really cute. Now these items I haven't cleaned off yet, so if you see a little bit of dirt in there, that's why. I figured I would do the haul before I go through and clean and price everything. And then I also got these coasters. They're a little bit messed up. I mean, probably not even resellable, but again, just something to use as little jewelry displays around the booth. I also got that little tray that they're sitting in, which is super adorable. There is a little cutout in the handle there, and I figured this would be a nice one to paint because it has some staining on it, so I wouldn't feel bad covering it with something new and fresh. Continuing with the 25-cent items, we got this little frame, which I thought would be super cute to paint and resell for a couple bucks. We also got this, which I believe might be a napkin holder, although it looks a little bit small. Oh, it's actually a jar candle holder. Okay, super cute. Not the normal color I would gravitate towards, but really easily a $3, $4, $5 piece, maybe even a little bit more than that, and also a dual purpose because it would function as a great little display for jewelry or trinkets. Then there was this plate, which I was really hoping it was glass when I saw it. It is made of metal. It's probably a dollar store item or something like that, but really pretty and would sit really nicely on the booth. And these, I didn't even open some of these because I grabbed, now it's silver plated, which I don't think that means it's worth anything, but it is still a cute little tray, even though it's got a little bit of staining on there. Maybe I can clean it up a bit. Super cute for, once again, pretty much everything in here serves the same purpose of jewelry displays. There's also a mirrored little tray in here and a larger tray shaped like a leaf. Definitely a bit dirty, but you know, I figured we could do something with them. These were from actually the very last sale that I went to, and I think I overpaid on second look. I was kind of tired and in a hurry, and I saw seashells and grabbed them. I got the whole box for $10, but this one is cracked, unfortunately. However, there are still 2 pieces in that set, so I figured that was still worth the money put towards those. And all these are, although these are a bit dirty, they'll be cleaned up nicely. She was asking $5 a piece for these, and I think $1 for this one, so I ended up getting like a $3 discount to buy them all. I think I'll at least make my money back. I don't think these are going to be a money maker, but I really wanted some more nautical stuff to be able to set down just to have around the shop. These would be cute to put little decorative items in, flowers, jewelry, all sorts of stuff, and they're white. They match everything, so I grabbed them. Next, I have these cute salt and pepper shakers. I did talk about these in the garage sale video. If you missed it, I'll make sure that I have that link below. I wasn't sure if they were salt and pepper shakers at first because I didn't see the tiny little holes on top. And when I asked the gentleman what they were, he filled me in and I said, oh, you know what? I guess I was right. Pink and green are very cute. I have a lot of cute pink and green items in my booth, including a beautiful pink and green plate set with flowers. It's a whole set. Actually, I don't know if it's a whole set, but there's lots and lots of items, so these would look super adorable just put next to them. I think I could get a couple dollars for them. I believe I paid $1 for the pair, and I would probably mark them at $5. Now this I actually found at a thrift store. I usually don't go into thrift stores unless I'm familiar with the pricing, but luckily this one had some really cheap stuff. I mean, I wouldn't say it was super cheap, but definitely not too bad for a charity shop. It was attached to a church, so I am assuming that the items came from the patrons. So I figured they would have a little bit of negotiation, and they did. There's some other items I'll show you that I ended up grabbing. I haggled a tiny bit with them, but these ones I paid all full price. So this one was $1.50 with the cute little hand-painted flowers. I thought it was really sunny and cheerful and adorable. This will go very well with that pink and green set that I was talking about. I don't think it's from the same collection, but it is Royal Austria, and I'm pretty sure items from Austria, Royal Austria, are worth something. I'll have to look it up. It's also signed, which is always a good idea, and it was $4. See, that already matches the salt and pepper shakers so adorably. This plate actually has a matching cup, which I will find in a bit, so I'll set that aside for now. This was by itself, and I saw it in the glass case as I was checking out. I actually already had paid, and I said, wait, I want this as well. So they pulled it out. I didn't even look at the stamp. I just wanted it for the colors. And it says Laufenburg, Germany. Sounds a little bit familiar. Either way, I figured for $3.50 there was some profit there. And then this little tray wasn't something I would normally grab. It's not really my colors or my aesthetic, but I thought it was very interesting. Somebody did hand make it. There's a signature and a date. It's from the year 2000. So, I mean, it's still 21 years old. That's wow. Oh my gosh, that just made me feel so old. But I thought it was unique and really pretty. So this would also make a great piece to just put a bunch of stuff on, just stack some things on top of each other. I also grabbed this basket. I think it's from an old Easter basket. It was $2.50, probably a little bit more than I would pay for a basket, but the beautiful pastel colors were something I had to have. Okay, I found the matching cup to this plate, and they are from Serenity Rosalind Fine Bone China in England. And I just really like the pattern and the color. I also like that the cup is divoted. It's not like completely round all the way around. And this is also an item that if it doesn't sell, I would be very happy to keep. It was only $2.50 though. I think that was a deal. I'm sure I could get at least $10 for this beautiful cup. This also came from there, I believe. I believe it's for, I don't know what, cream and sugar? I'm actually not positive. It's really pretty though. I love the purple flowers. There are no markings, so probably not anything worth anything considerable. However, I think I paid like $2, $1 or $2, and I could easily get maybe $6 to $8 because they are super, super cute. And this, I don't know if this is from that same thrift store or not. The tags are a bit different, but this was $1. I think it's meant for the bathroom to put Q-tips. I could be wrong. I have no idea what it's actually for, but it is super pretty. I love the pastel pink with the gold decor, the gold decorations on it. And I think anybody would like, if they like the color and the style, they'd be able to put it anywhere in their house, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the bedroom. I don't know, you put candy in there. You can put cosmetics and toiletries. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now, but it's a cute little multi-use jar. Is that a jar? Do you consider that a jar? I think that's a jar. Speaking of jar, this was from the 25-cent garage sale. However, she did have a table of dollar items, and this owl jar was $1. I actually wasn't sure if this lid was original, but it looks like it is. And I say original, but it is absolutely modern. Not sure where it came from, but I don't believe it's worth more than a few dollars. It is cute though, and I could use this to fill it with jewelry, to sell the jewelry, or like junk jewelry jar. What are those called? Junk jars? Jewelry jars? I don't know what they used to call them. I don't even know if those are still popular. Or I could fill it with buttons or other craft supplies to sell as a container full of goodies. Now this I had gotten from the first garage sale that I went to. I went back because that video was filmed on a Friday and then the next one was filmed on a Saturday, and she had put out a few more items. Oh, I didn't realize this was broken. Oh no, I think it just needs a little washer because this doesn't stay. But it was on the dollar table. It wasn't there the first day that I went, and I thought it would be a perfect display for teacups in my shop. However, it's not even balanced. Oh no. Well, you know, maybe that wasn't worth $1, but it would have been. It would have been if it was functioning. Maybe we'll figure out a way to make it work and clean it up a bit because it's seen better days, that's for sure. This little item rambling on the side of the table is a false graph, and I did talk a little bit about this in the actual garage sale video, and I'm not sure if it's modern or not. I know false graph is very hit or miss. Some of the items are worth a bit and some are worth nothing. I did look up comps. I can't remember now what they were, but oh gosh, I want to say it was like maybe a $15 or $20 piece. I paid $2, so I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. It has that aesthetic to it that makes it look very shabby chic or cottagecore, and I love it. I think it's really, really pretty. I think it'll go very nicely, and I think someone will be happy to add it to their collection. All right, these next group of items, they were 5 for $5, so $1 a piece, all from the same sale. If you remember the video, it was the one that had the sign with the million rules that I didn't bother reading until I wasn't sure what to do. Then I went and read them to make sure that I didn't ask a stupid question, and they basically said most deals would be taken. They just reserve the right to haggle, of course, so I figured $1 a piece was a good option. These are all, I believe, made in China, so nothing antique, nothing vintage, but super pretty. Now these are candle holders, so it looks like you could put a longer candle on the bottom and maybe a little votive or a tea light on the inside, and I think they're really pretty. $1 a piece, $2. I'm sure I could sell the set for at least $5 or $6. This little vase was really cute as well. This one's actually stamped though. It says Coffin China, hand painted, so might be worth a little bit more than a few dollars. I really like the painted flowers. I love the raised flowers, and I just noticed this one's broken. Oh no. So probably not worth more than a few bucks with that chip in there, but I'll still look it up because you never know. Some people don't mind if there's little flaws, and I just thought it was an adorable little piece. Makes me happy when I look at it. These were also pretty modern from what I could tell. I feel like I say this a lot. I should probably stop buying filler pieces, but these are just to make the booth look pretty. They're not big money makers, but this one looked very mermaid-like to me, and this one matches all the pink and purple vases that we have. We have a lot of larger ones, so I figured a few shorter ones in front of them would be cute for a little vignette, a little display in the shop. I also got some flowers. Oh no, this might have been a perfume bottle. No, maybe not. No, I think it's a vase, but I did get some fake flowers. I also have a ton of fake flowers at home, so just sticking a cute flower or a couple flowers in these will look absolutely adorable. This was also shown in the garage sale video. My dad had found this for $1. I didn't really look at it or question it for $1. I absolutely just grabbed it, and it says Albert Price products made in China. So probably nothing too exciting in terms of value. I almost want to paint it myself, but I will leave it as is. And the guy that we bought it from said that he was just cleaning out his mom's room and found this on the dresser, and she didn't want it, so he added it to the sale. So I thought, since my dad liked it, and again, $1, why not? This piece my dad also found, and I don't know very much about this style of glass. I have no idea how to tell when it's from, although one thing I do remember hearing at one point was that if the bottom of the glass is blurry like this and it's not clear, it means that it's a lesser quality product. Also, there is no marking to know what to charge for it. I don't think it's Murano or anything like that. I'll try to pull up some comps. I mean, I don't know how many Swan glass dishes there are, probably a million now that I say that out loud, and I can't tell if there's a flaw here, but it looks like the design goes up more on the wing, and here it just kind of cuts off right there. It was $3. My dad found it. My dad liked it. He also joked with the ladies at the sale and tried to throw it at them, and when they all went, no, 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 he said, I'm just kidding, I was seeing if it could fly. So it has a story behind it, and I think, you know, I try to double or triple my prices, so $6 to $9 should be no problem. No problem for the cute little swan. This I honestly don't remember where I picked up. It was one of the garage sales. I'm pretty sure it was fairly cheap, maybe $1 or $2. I did get a frame with a photo in it for 50 cents at another sale. It's gigantic though. I won't be able to show it on camera. And it happened to be this exact green color with the gold accent. So I will try to display those together at my shop. I don't have any like nails up in the wall yet for certain things. So I'm going to have to do that. I mean, I'm sure it's not a big deal, but I'm gonna get a little step stool and some nails and a hammer and take it to the shop because there is a big blank wall behind one of the displays, and that way I can hang items like this and make cute little sections with matching items. So this with that giant frame would be very nice together. And I just like the moon and stars theme. It is not really nautical, but it is very fantasy. So I'm sure someone would absolutely love this piece. And if not, I absolutely love it. I think it's super, super whimsical. I also picked up this basket along the way. Can't remember how much it cost. Probably no more than $1. Probably won't sell for more than a couple of dollars. And these little fishies, I actually never pulled out and looked. I could tell they were fish, and I think I paid $1 or less. And the whole reason I bought them is for decor. I thought they would be cute hanging off the side of a shelf or a bookshelf or a table. And maybe I'll paint them. Maybe I'll paint little cute fishy faces on them, but I thought they were pretty sweet. They can just sit in the bowl for now. I got this little adorable teacup absolutely for free. He originally wanted $3, but I ended up bundling it with a much larger deal, which I will show you next. And I asked if he would throw this in. He said I drove a hard bargain. I think he was just pulling my leg because for $3, I don't think he was going to be hurting too much, considering the other purchase was considerably larger. I was talking about the spoons inside of the teacups. I haven't seen them very often. And I did see one at the last garage sale I was at, the video prior to this one. She wanted quite a bit for it though. I believe it was $20 or $30. So I was happy to grab one for $3. It's not marked, but it does have the cute little feet. And I'm sure, you know, well, $3 ended up being free. Absolutely, we'll make profit on that. And if not, it'll happily sit in my collection at home. All right, before we get to that large purchase, I did want to show you these for context. These I picked up at the little thrift store. I said I wasn't sure about going in, but ended up getting some fairly good deals. This is either called cranberry glass or ruby glass, depending on who made it. And this has no markings at all, so I have no idea where it's actually from. I originally thought this was a set, but I guess in my frantic grabbing things, I did not realize that none of them actually match. I mean, these two do, but as you can see, the purple is very worn on this base compared to this base. So that is probably going to significantly hurt the value. Whoop, that could hurt the value too. Oh my gosh, don't break things. Don't break things. I don't think I broke it. Now she wanted $5.50, $5.50, and $5 for a total of, was that $12? No, I can't math. $16, and the discount she was going to give me was for $14. I didn't think $2 was significant enough, so I asked her very kindly if she would give it to me for $12. She hesitated, but I pointed out I had a much larger purchase of some other things that I've shown here and there already, and so she did go ahead and agree to the $12. Now I think I overpaid, and I'll tell you why in a minute, or I guess in a second, but I don't think these are as valuable as I thought. Now the next haul is the one I'm going to show you that I was talking about, where I got the teacup from. This is real antique, well, maybe vintage, I don't know how old they are, and you could see the quality just holding them next to each other. Oh gosh, I'm gonna break that before the end of the video. The quality do not compare in my opinion. I mean, maybe the crystal doesn't look as clear. This is probably glass, this is probably crystal. I'm actually not sure. I'm not very good at deciphering that type of stuff yet. But I thought they were from the same collection, and they're just similar looking. Again, there's a lot of companies that make this cranberry glass or ruby glass with the diamond print, so I'm gonna have a hard time placing a value on the ones from the thrift store. However, this set I'm thinking was a good deal. At least I'm hoping. I'm not going to grab them all, but there were 4 large goblets like this, 1 small goblet like this, 2 large and very fragile candy dishes. They match. And a little butter dish. So this was the set that I purchased from a gentleman who had a sale in a mobile home park. I spoke of him briefly in the garage sale video. He used to own an antique shop, and I did tell him I was looking to resell these and I needed a really good deal. I was kind of sticker shocked at everything in his booth, how expensive they were, and so I initially walked away, and then I thought I would come back and just ask, double check if those were the right prices. And he said he was up to haggle a little bit, and once he gave me the teacup with the spoon for $3, I thought maybe he would be a little bit more willing to go down. on some of his prices. And so I'm gonna do some quick math here. The cups are marked at 8 each for the large, so that's 8 times 4. Was that 24? Plus 7 for the small one, that is 31. 24 for the butter dish makes that 55. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe the large candy dishes were 25 each. So was that 105? And he gave me the set for 50. Now he told me that was absolute rock bottom. I was going to try to haggle him a bit more, but I could tell he was pretty attached to his items still, and sometimes it's just hard for people to let go and sell them. So the fact that he went half price I thought was pretty kind, and I figured I should be able to make my money back because he told me this butter dish specifically, this butter dish alone sells for about $40, and I did pull up a comparison online and saw that he was correct. So for $50, I thought it was a good deal. I wouldn't normally spend so much money on just a couple of things, but they're very pretty, they're very striking, and since I had those other 3 little dishes that, you know, or the candy jars that don't match entirely, but absolutely look like they're part of the same color theme at the very least, I thought I could add these to a single bookshelf, or actually have a 2-tier glass rack in my antique booth. I call it an antique booth, it's really in a vintage shop, but I thought these would be beautiful to just display all together. I think it's pretty eye-catching if you're walking around and you see this beautiful ruby or this beautiful cranberry glass against a white bookshelf and a blue wall. It would probably jump up and grab your attention, and being so many pieces, it would make a beautiful display. And I think it's worth it too. I think I'll make my money back at the very least. Again, on the one piece alone, I should make most of my money back. I also wasn't sure if I should price them individually or as a set, and he said, please price them individually. They will sell much better, because many people are looking just to grab a couple of pieces here and there to go along with the ones that they already have at home. Now, I definitely grabbed a lot more stuff at these garage sales, and they were all in a one-day period. I think next time I'll break them up into a few smaller videos here and there. But a lot of the pieces were way too big to try to show on this tiny little camera. So I will do a booth tour update at some point, and you'll just see them over time as I bring a few things here and there to fill up empty spaces. So if you like the haul video, please let me know in the comments. And if you prefer that I break up the garage sales videos and then go over a few items and a bit of footage instead of making 2 giant long videos like this, please let me know. I'm totally open for feedback and criticism and ideas. So please subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. It helps so much if you plan to watch the videos. And if you are just passing by and you don't think that you'll watch more, if you still just leave a little comment or a little like on the video, that'll help me out very, very much with this brand new channel. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!